And welcome to the Monday morning. Isn't it awesome? Mondays are great.
Sunny. It's a sunny Monday.
Yeah, it's so sunny. And a nice weekend, and it's actually kind of warm. It's above zero this morning. It's all good. It's all good. And we are so excited here at the morning show on TV because we have a sponsor. So a huge thank you to Quarter to Five.
Quarter to Five is located on Ashburn Street in downtown Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. If you haven't heard of the store, it's quite remarkable.
It is. Everything's under $5.
I know. And
Crazy.
And the prices go down as the week progresses.
Yeah.
You should check it out.
Yeah, right on Ashman.
What did you do on the weekend?
I went to Espanola.
Nice.
And
how's mother?
Good. She's doing good. Her little broken shoulder things, she's doing all right.
Glad to hear.
Yeah, and then
Eunice?
Yes, Eunice. And then on the way home, Jim and I stopped in Spanish and bought a razor. Yeah, just like that.
A razor?
A razor.
Kind of like a.
It's a quad, a side by side.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we got a second-hand
Shut
one.
up, what?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me any of this.
It's camo and everything.
You guys bought on the spur of the moment?
Yeah.
In Spanish?
Yeah, we had been looking for one for a little while, and we were debating whether or not we wanted, because Jim already has a quad, but it's only a one-seater.
Oh.
So now it's side by side.
What idea was it to make room for you?
His.
Oh, Jim.
Yes, and we bought it mainly. He really liked it, and then he said, "Plus, it's an automatic, so you can drive it," because he knows I like to go really fast. So yeah, we're picking it up on the weekend when we go back home.
I thought
for
you bought
Easter.
like a razor. It's like what?
I know. Yeah, good for you.
So what?
Yeah, I did shave.
You went to Spanish to shave. Woo.
Yeah. But can you imagine? He was just out taking pictures on Saturday and saw it and just kind of inquired.
Where do you ride?
Everywhere. Jim's a map guy.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So he
trails.
Oh yeah. He trails, and he has a GPS system on his bike that tracks where he's been. So if he thinks, I want to go to that Searchmont run again, but I forget, he just goes back and his whole system, all of his trails have been marked. Yeah.
Do you make a day of it, or do you just go for
sometimes? Yeah, sometimes you can make a day of it. Sometimes even just a couple hours just to get out.
Where do you put it on the back of the truck, or do you have a trailer? Or what?
You just drive it into the back of the truck.
I never knew this about you.
Yeah, and you know what? You should see me in a helmet.
Really?
Yeah, not this helmet here, but a helmet. Yeah, right? Yeah, so it's lots of fun. What did you do on the weekend besides everything?
I don't know what I did. I think Friday I left here and I went to set lights for the show, and then after that I had to leave to go and do a gig.
Tim's directing Shrek.
Yeah, and then Ontario Lottery Gaming had a party on Friday night, and I was one of the entertainers. Ryan McFarling and I were hired to perform.
How was that?
We had a blast.
Did
I didn't
you?
even see Ryan, actually, because there was a half-hour intermission between his performance and mine. So we took two shifts that passed in the night. But no, great audience. We had a great time.
And you said OLG?
Yeah, they were having a party up there at the Grand Gardens North. So they hired me to do an hour of Joan Rivers. So
oh gosh! Did you know anybody?
I knew a lot.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
When he's doing Joan Rivers,
you gotta hide.
If he knows you and you're in the audience, he walks through the audience to come and find people he knows. Then he starts with the jokes. They just fly. Like how I kiss me where it stinks because I'm from Espanola. I know. In front of people, he says things like this.
I said you were a tramp. I said, Luann Young has always been a tramp. In high school, when she got her braces off, the whole football team said a thank you note to her orthodontist. None of it's true.
So bad.
None of it's true.
No.
Anyway,
none of it's true.
I shouldn't have told that joke on here.
That's okay. That's
anyway,
fine.
It's
look at you're all red now.
I know, I'm blushing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyway, Saturday was a full Shrek day again, and so was Sunday. Yeah. Oh, and then
you worked Saturday.
No, you know what I did? Oh, Saturday we had fun.
Yes.
I worked for here because April 29th is the International Day of Dance. So I got this idea about going around to all the different dance studios in the city and just talking to the people who own the studios, who've established the studios, some of them for 30 years, 25 years. And then talk to some of the students about what dance has meant to them. And we got some
huge
footage.
Community here in the city.
It is. So on April the 29th, on the day of International Day of Dance, we're going to air the footage that I got yesterday with Megan and Audrey. Yeah, we had a great day on Saturday. And then yesterday was 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. rehearsing with Shrek. We're into the technical stuff now, so it's all the lighting and the sound, microphones for the first time.
Tell me again why this is awesome for you.
To watch what
9
happens.
to 11?
To watch,
Good
just
Lord.
to watch it all come together. And you could have, if you could have seen yesterday for 12 solid hours, people in this community just in there painting sets, building sets, rehearsing, practicing, sewing costumes. It's just magical.
Oh,
It's
that's awesome.
It's a family. It really is.
You know what? And for all the long hours that you're putting in too, I think it's awesome that you still see that part of it.
Oh, there's, hey,
you know what I
thanks for
mean?
putting that up, Michael. April the 24th
Yeah.
we open, and yeah, it's a huge undertaking. All the prosthetics have arrived now. $1,700
I
to
like the
buy
pig
all
nose.
the pig noses. Yeah, cute.
Yeah,
Anyway,
very cute.
greyhounds.
I know,
Guys, you know
Poor
what?
guys.
The Saginaw Spirit, what they played.
Man, they the whole
they
season, right?
played.
They wanted it.
you
know? Yeah,
we
they
had
really
we
wanted
had a
it.
great team.
Yeah, we did.
We had a really
Yeah.
great team this year. So congratulations on
Yes.
to the Hounds, and
For as far as you got. Good
and
for
just
you
so
guys.
you know that today is actually That Sucks Day. So it's
There you go.
It is. So you know,
Yeah.
it does kind of suck, but on the other hand, be proud.
Yes, definitely. And we're proud of you. You know Sault Ste. Marie's behind you.
Absolutely. You know who today doesn't, or this weekend did not suck for?
Who?
Tiger frickin' Woods.
Oh my
Are you
God, he's
ready?
so back. He is back.
I'm
Who
all
knew?
goose pimply over
Right?
this. Because, you know, like, seriously, his problem started 2008. He had his knee surgery. That his knees were starting to go on him. In 2008, he had the knee surgery. That laid him up for a long time. And I honestly, in 2009, that's when the SUV crashed. That's when all the stuff came about his marriage having
Yeah,
problems
all
and his
of that.
infidelities.
Yeah.
I honestly think that knee surgery and taking him out of commission, I bet you he just downward spiraled from there. I'm just guessing.
He was so off his game. He hadn't won a green jacket since
It was 11 years, Luann.
2005.
And then, do you remember, he actually went to a clinic for sex
Yes,
addiction.
for sex addiction.
That's not bad enough. Then he comes back. He tries to do a comeback. 4 back surgeries. This guy couldn't catch a break.
Yeah.
And,
And
can you imagine
wasn't
how
doing
depressed
great.
and then again, caught behind the wheel again of his
Yeah.
car, and they think it was, well, he claims it was painkillers
Yes.
for the back.
Well, because it's like 4 times in now.
And
Beautiful video of his young son running up into his arms after he won. Tiger Woods just squished this kid.
Yeah.
You know, it was awesome.
I think
Yeah.
that's terrific. This
I do
guy's
too.
fought hard to come back.
You know what? From considering where he started from when he was like, you know, a toddler basically playing golf and having struck it so quickly and so early in his life, success came to him. Boom, boom, boom. And then, you know, he ran into some issues, but he's back. So
He's
that's good for you, man.
Yep, great to see. Also, That Sucks Day, 1912. It sucked to be on the Titanic.
Oh, was that Titanic Day?
They hit the iceberg at 11:40 p.m. off the coast of Newfoundland, and by 2:27 a.m., she was gone. Can you imagine?
2 hours.
Yeah, you
Gone.
got it. Gone.
Oh, my
Now,
word.
as far as death totals, between 1,490 and 1,635, the problem there is that there were undocumented immigrants on the boat, and there might have been some stowaways, so and records
Oh,
and
isn't
stuff.
that interesting?
So-
So what's the gap there?
Between 1,490, 1,635.
Wow,
that's like
so that's like a
1,500
couple
people.
of hundred, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
Wow.
that was the day that the
Historic,
band
right?
played as the boat went down.
And it was all just so that Celine Dion could have a hit. You know, she needed the money.
Yeah. And also in England, they're celebrating their rubbers today in England. That's what they used to call erasers.
Oh!
Because
I thought maybe tired.
Yeah, sure you thought that. It's Rubber Eraser Day. Imagine. So who names these
Rubber?
things? Because rubber eraser they did.
Yeah, I guess those, when we were
They never had
kids,
those. Imagine.
Is the word
1770. In the year 1770, on this date, Joseph Priestley discovered erasers
I used to...
using Brazilian rubber.
I am Brazilian rubber. Because it's so much better. You know how those pink ones come to a peak on one
Yes.
edge? I used to erase. I'm so anal. I used to erase
To keep
so
the
that
sharp
it would
edge.
stay sharpened.
I used to do that too. Really? I hated the rounded end.
Oh, I couldn't stand
Because then you couldn't get to the little letters. I just want to erase one letter.
If you put a comma somewhere where you shouldn't have, you couldn't take it if it was too fat. You couldn't take it out of there. So you have to keep it sharp.
It wasn't until 1858 that it became on the tip of the pencil. That was patented in 1858. Up until then, so for like 100 years, people would go to erase and they just scratch the paper. No.
Yeah.
And guess what his name was in 1858 who patented the pencil with the rubber tip? Hyman Lipman. Hyman Lipman.
We're talking Hymens, we're talking lips, we're talking rubbers. Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Doesn't suck to be us.
No, it sure doesn't.
Doesn't suck to be you either because we have a great show lined up for you. Sault Archery Club coming up first. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Mornings with Luann and Tim. So Luann, you had a good, just kidding, it's not Luann. This is actually a target from the Sault, is it Sault North Archery Club.
Right.
You guys shoot at this boar?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. It's called a javelina.
Well, the arrows stick right, I can see, this poor thing's been through hell.
He doesn't feel it.
No, he doesn't feel a thing. That's okay, neither does Luann. So listen,
You're gonna pay for that.
I know. Pete, you're back again. Pete
Yes.
Miro,
Thank you.
president of the Sault North Archery Club.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
And this is Keith. Hi,
Yes.
Keith.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for coming in today.
Oh, we
Thanks for
appreciate you
having
having
us.
us.
No, it's a pleasure. This is a return visit because you've got some exciting stuff coming up with the Archery Club.
We do.
What? It's an event?
We have right now coming up our 4th annual Spring Fling.
Spring Fling.
Yes.
What are we flinging? We're flinging arrows.
We're flinging arrows.
The poster's on the TV set right now on the TV set, listen to me, how old am I? It's on the screen. Saturday, April 27th, coming up in about 2 weeks then, hey?
Yes, it is. It's at Rankin Arena.
At the Rankin, yeah. You've been there before. Is that the same location you usually use?
Yes, it is.
It's a pretty cool setup you have in there. You actually gave us a photo of the how you have all the targets set up. There's 20...
We have 20 targets set up.
20, there's a shot the audience is seeing right now. Look,
Okay.
Those are all like animals.
Yes.
Are they all like the boar? They're made of the same stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty
What is
well.
that made of?
It's like a
You know,
foam.
like a foam, eh?
Yeah.
The arrows go in and come out and
Yeah,
they last
they
forever.
kind of self-heal and everything else.
Those
I
are
just pull 'em
expensive.
out.
They look like they might be costly.
Yeah.
Depending on the size.
And you got 20? You probably
We have 40.
Yeah, we actually for the shoot we actually set up 30 targets because we have some targets that are closer than others for the youth because the youth can only shoot so far. Right?
Oh, so this isn't all ages. Oh, it says right there on your poster, all ages.
Yes.
All age groups.
Yep.
Do you break it down into like certain ages?
There's different categories,
Okay.
and we go by the Ontario Archery Association.
Ooh,
by
there's
their
rules and regulations and stuff.
yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
gotta follow
This is
rules.
serious, man.
That's right.
So how long has the club been around?
Since 1982.
Group and membership is like what? Do you know how many you got?
We're
about-
70 now or so.
I had no idea that there were that many.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that you have this amazing location too, underneath which mall is it?
The Square One
Mall. So you're underneath Curves.
Yes,
Yep.
You have the whole basement down there?
pretty much. We have a 20-yard range down there for the winter.
Yeah. So that's where you go. Okay. So once it gets when do you go there? When it gets cold or when the snow falls?
When the snow falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll actually shoot in the fall even when it's like cold outside as long as there's no snow?
Yeah.
And where's your target range? What do you call it? The club itself?
That is out off a landslide in the Conservation Authority property.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it just one area where you shoot, or do you have like trails and stuff where you can go and find things to shoot at?
We have trails out there. We have a spot where you can actually target practice where different yardages are, and we have an area where there's a bunch of small 3D targets that are set up, and then we also have a trail that you follow and you can shoot 30 targets.
Whoa! So now this event, you're starting at 8 a.m. and it's
Yes.
going to go. What time does it usually wrap up?
Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
So
by
it's
the
a
time
full
everybody
day.
gets through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lunch is included. You have it catered yourselves at the Rankin.
Yes.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And prizes.
There is prizes. There is a door prize included in. It's a bow, and that's part of your your sign-up fee
Okay.
is you get part of the door prize as the bowl.
So you're automatically qualified to win
Yeah.
the door prize when you enter.
Yeah.
And registration, how do they register? Do we show up? We have to call in advance?
No, you just show up.
You can just show up if you want?
We're working on, for next year, hopefully we're going to be able to do online registration.
Okay.
Get everything done pre-registration to know numbers better.
Right. And if they want information, though, they can get a hold of you. We have an email address here.
Right. SueNorthArchery1@gmail.com.
And Sue is spelled Sault. SueNorthArchery1@gmail.com. Send them an email if you have any questions. Also, you could probably Google that, right, and find information. You
Yeah,
guys...
we're on Facebook as well.
Oh, there you go. All right. Excellent. So now let's get to this event. So you have people that come from out of town as well?
Correct. We have a bunch of shooters coming from Wawa this year already confirmed.
Nice.
There's shooters that have come from Manitoulin Island, Sudbury.
That's great. What about the youth? What's your youngest? What are your youngest archers? Or in the club at least. Like what do you find as
The
the
youngest in the club would probably be seven or eight.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys teach lessons out there and stuff?
Yes, we do. Every
offer lessons?
Tuesday evenings from 7 to 8, and Saturday mornings 10 to 11.
Do I have to have all my own equipment, or do you?
No.
Have,
We have our own.
you do. You have stuff I can train. I can learn with.
Yeah, you could come there and take lessons, and we would have the equipment for you to learn.
Because it can be a real investment, right? Some of these.
Oh, it is.
Oh, for sure.
Can you show us your bow over there, Keith? What you brought in here? This is this is wild.
This is
There you go.
an
It's
APA.
gorgeous.
It's a Canadian-made bow.
Canadian made. Yeah, you were telling me that if I'm going to do this, I'd have to hold it with my left hand and draw with my right. But
Yeah,
then you
it's a right-handed bow.
Is it also dominant eye as part of it too? So you have to. That all becomes part of the play.
Yeah, like basically you use your dominant eye to decide whether you're a right-hand shot or a left-hand shot.
Oh, that's what determines it is about the eye.
Yeah.
Because then you can train your arms to do the rest,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But the eye, you can't change your eyesight.
That's right.
I mean, I guess you can to a certain amount. But what would that set you back?
The way it's set up right there now, probably a couple grand.
Oh, yeah.
This is a serious hobby.
Yeah, it can be.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, you can buy cheaper equipment.
Yeah.
For sure, you know. But I also use this bow for hunting. It's not just
You
targets.
actually hunt too.
Yeah.
That okay. How did you come to archery? What led you to it? What age?
It was actually probably about 10 years ago or 12 years ago.
So when you were about 18?
No, I wish.
All over again.
Yeah.
I was hunting and decided to start hunting with the bow.
Yeah.
And I was hunting with my brother-in-law, who is a bow hunter, and he lent me a bow to start off with, and then I purchased a bow and purchased another one and purchased another one.
And did you find the club before you started purchasing, or did
No.
you buy your stuff and
No.
then join?
Actually, I borrowed the stuff and then I joined.
So you did
Once I
what?
started hunting with a bow, then I decided I needed to join a club so that my shooting would be as good as it could be.
So now how many years? You said about 10 years?
I would say about 10 or 12 years now.
Now here's another interesting thing. This is a chance for sponsors, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you guys, I mean, you want to be able to put on these events, and we're looking for some local support. So here's a way that you can support the Sault North Archery Club, and also get some promotion for your business. Explain how this works.
All right, so this is our sponsor target sign.
That doesn't mean we shoot at this.
So for initial setup, it's $60, and we get the sign made up. We post it at our indoor range in the winter. For our spring fling shoot, they'll all be posted along the wall so everybody can see. And during the summer at our outdoor range, we spray them all the way along the loop, the course. So as you come to a target, you see our sponsors' names out there.
They do that sometimes on golf courses too. This whole sponsored by, right?
Right, yeah.
So what's this cost?
It's $60 for
And you
the
do the
initial.
design and everything. You'll work with them on the design.
Yes,
And if they come back for repeat business,
it's $40.
$40 the next year.
Yeah.
So there's an opportunity, and you are still looking for sponsors for this event on the 27th.
Yep.
So
Yes,
if they're interested, they can get in touch with you. Once again, the Facebook page or the email address is Sault, S-A-U-L-T, northarchery1@gmail.com.
Correct.
And the $35 adults, $20 youth, lunch included, and prizes.
Yep.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate
Nice
it.
to
Nice
meet
to
you
meet
too,
you.
Keith. And we'll be back
Thanks
with
for being here.
Luann after this.
All right.
So now that I know that you drive razors,
Yes.
do you bushwhacking woman?
Yeah,
you?
I'm a bushwhacker.
Do you also do things like hunt and fish?
No.
Like, would you do air bows and arrows or
No.
guns or anything?
My brother's a bow hunter, though.
No kidding.
He's in Kentucky right now hunting wild turkey with a bow.
And he's probably drinking some wild turkey too.
They don't drink much down there.
In Kentucky?
No, his buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good not to have weapons and alcohol at
Right?
the same time.
Absolutely.
Or
That's
vehicles
what
and
I'm
alcohol
thinking.
at the same time, Doug Ford. Sorry.
Doug, Rob, it's hard to keep them all on track. Are you a Game of Thrones fan?
No, but you know what? It's everywhere. What's going on? Why is this so popular?
It just came back.
Is it the final season or something?
Final season.
I haven't
And
watched
this is
any
kind
of
of
it.
funny. All over Twitter, John Legend
Yes, he's a
and
singer.
Chrissy Teigen. She's a supermodel.
Yes.
They had a viewing party
Oh.
for Game of Thrones last night, and she wouldn't stop talking, so he kicked her out of the room. And there's pictures on social media of her with a pair of scissors at the door, and she got back in.
He locked her out and she's trying to get in with scissors?
Yeah, because she would not stop talking. He said, "Could you stop? We're trying to watch," and she just would not. So apparently,
Have you watched it?
no.
I don't even know what it's about.
No, apparently it's phenomenal. Jim and I have some of the first seasons on.
You just haven't gotten around to it yet?
Yeah, from a friend of his.
So
at
I'm
his
assuming
work.
it's about games and thrones.
So good of you.
Yeah, and so probably the thrones are like the competition, like they're seeing who's going to get control, power of whatever.
Okay.
I'm just making this up. I heard.
can't tell.
But I heard how it's going to end.
Don't say.
Everyone dies.
Everybody.
Everybody dies.
Nice. Way to blow the whole season for everyone.
Well, you watched for 5. How many years was this on?
Oh God, 7?
Really?
7 or 8?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't care.
Do you know who Yo-Yo Ma is?
Yes, he's a
Yeah.
conductor.
Yeah. No. He's a
violinist.
yes.
Violinist.
very much so.
Not a conductor.
No.
Violinist. Concert violinist.
Yes,
What about him?
like a phenomenal player. He went to the U.S.-Mexico border in Laredo, Texas, and played. Just sitting there.
Oh, there he is.
Just sitting there playing.
Yo-Yo.
And he says, build bridges, not walls. So there.
Whoa.
I wonder who that was directed to.
I like Yo-Yo Ma.
Yeah, he's so. I actually saw an interview with him once, and he's very zen. Yeah, he's very calm, and
He's not up and down. Yo-Yo.
not like you at all.
No, Yo-Yo's not up and down. He's.
You had to, didn't you? Oh,
Hey, okay.
God.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
So
what
this is the fellow who was murdered
Yes.
on the street in front of his store in L.A.
Yep. Had been in a gang
previously.
early in his life and was really against
sounds like
it.
he was against it, and it sounds like this was more jealousy. I think this. I don't. Anyway, they had a vigil for him that, and the night that he was murdered, which was March 31st, there was a vigil, and just hours after he was murdered, I guess this vigil got kind of out of control. Yeah, and there was a stampede. Yeah, there was chaos, and during the stampede, 2 women got trampled. But that's not the worst part. After it was all said and done, they got up and they realized one had been shot in the back and one had been shot in the elbow.
Oh my word!
And the police had originally said, no, there was no gunfire at this event. It was just a stampede and chaos. Then they went to the ladies went and reported their gunshot wounds, and the police said, we can verify that they were actually shot. We just didn't hear the gunfire, and that's why we didn't know that there was activity.
So good that every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the United States of America can carry a gun just because they want to.
It gets worse.
What?
He had a funeral procession in L.A. And they were all out in the streets, and the silver hearse was going down. 3 people were shot.
3.
I'm sorry, 4. 3 men, 1 woman, and 1 succumbed to their injuries. They were
At the funeral procession.
on the streets of LA, gunfire during Nipsey Hussle. When are we going to...
Everything he fought against.
Gun.
You guys, seriously.
United States of America, get your stuff together, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay,
and we have more news for you.
You do.
And that's coming up on Mornings with Luann and Tim right after this. know you love her so much. I have news on both of two of your favorites. Katy Perry. First of all, could she cry more on American Idol? Seriously. My word, why is she enjoying that show? She's crying all the time.
She cries all the time, and she's
very inspired,
She just likes being in the center of attention.
You just don't like her.
Well, she made it all about her hair last night.
Was she right though?
It looked good. It was completely different. But she didn't have to say it.
Well, no, that's kind of tacky.
That's like saying, "Do you like my hair?" That's what she was doing.
Probably a wig, obviously.
She mentioned later that it was a wig.
Well, because she's got really, really short hair.
But it looked like she just like sprayed it out. Anyway, she always looks great though. I mean, I gotta give up to her.
She's gorgeous.
I'm gonna be very tired tomorrow morning. Just a heads up.
Why?
Because I rehearsed until 11, and then I have to go home and watch American Idol. Like
What?
last night, I was watching and I fell asleep. But I kept like
You rehearse till 11 and then you're going to watch?
Well, I need to know because this is the first time that the audience is voting. Up until now, the judges have decided who's in the contest.
Right.
Now it's turned over to the American public to vote to see, and I want to see.
So this is where the popularity contest part
You
comes
are
in.
absolutely right.
Reality
So
TV.
Let's see who survives. I laid there in bed last night, kind of half awake asleep, and I'd listen to a voice and go, "Ooh, who's that one?" And then I'd look and go. Last night was totally live. A lot of these other performances have been edited together and stuff, and this was totally live, and you could really hear the nerves were kicking in front of a live TV audience.
No doubt.
Yeah, some of the people that I thought were going to be okay, turns out they're not going to make it.
Oh.
So, but the ones that are amazing are still freaking amazing.
Awesome.
So I'm looking
Another
forward.
one of your favorites too, Taylor Swift.
Oh.
There's a big controversy around her because
happened to
on her Instagram and her Twitter accounts, she posted this big countdown clock. So people are like, "Oh,
What to count it down to, Taylor?
it's the new music. Must be new
Is
music."
it a new breakup that'll lead to new music? Because
Yeah,
she only writes
seriously.
songs when people break up with her.
April 26th is the date that the countdown is to, and just FYI, it's 13 days away, and 13 is her lucky number.
Well, then.
So she might just be,
Was she at
throwing
Coachella?
out some new music. I didn't read anything about her.
Katy Perry was.
Katy was there. Ariana Grande apparently just kicked bomb. Yeah. NSYNC was there. Nicki Minaj. So many people go to this show.
Was Bieber there? I thought Bieber was there.
I
I don't know
don't
if he was
know.
performing, but he was watching.
Was he? Selena Gomez was there with
Wild.
Jizzy
What a
B
party
or
that would be, right?
Cardi B or somebody's B.
Somebody's
Yeah.
B.
Yeah. Somebody's B.
Hey, can I ask you a question just before we go to break? This is something that's twittering right now, trending on Twitter. What parental advice do you live by to this day? People are asking online. Is there a piece of advice your parents gave you that, or a parent gave
If you give somebody your word of honor, stick to it.
Yeah.
My dad.
My dad, be a leader, not a follower,
Oh,
and don't let the bastards get you down.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. And look where you ended up, and look where I ended up.
A lot of good your advice did us.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate that.
Hey, I have an interview coming up next after this break, and you're going to love this one, so don't go anywhere. Mornings with Lou Ann and Tim. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Mornings with Lou Ann and Tim, and I am joined in the studio by the effervescent Michelle Cecchini. Welcome back on the show.
Thank you for having
Always
me.
nice to see you. You bring such great energy to the room. You are gearing up for spring at the Station Mall. Michelle is the marketing manager for the Station Mall. You bring all these great fun events in. What a great job, hey?
Yeah, you know what? There's always something happening at the mall, and there's always something to do. And my job is to make sure that we bring traffic into the mall.
Well, you're doing a great job because
Thank you.
it's the center of choice, the center of it all,
That's
the
right.
center of the universe.
Station Mall.
Station Mall. Happy spring.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. They're fake. But the colors are nice. You look very vibrant today, very
Thank
springy,
you.
very Easter-like.
I was going for that.
Well, you succeeded because Easter is
It's
coming
happening.
up.
Yes, that's
What
right.
about the Easter Bunny?
Oh my goodness, Tim, Mr. E. Bunny. I love it. He arrived on April the 6th.
He's there.
Yay.
Easter Bunny is in residence. E-Bunny.
Yes, he's in his own little house.
In his little bunny house?
He has a bunny house.
Where in the mall can we find the Easter Bunny this year, Michelle?
Well, last year it was at Center Court, but that's a little congested. So
Okay.
we decided that we were going to move it
Yeah?
to Dennis Street Court.
Ooh, we got the atrium. It's all nice and bright. More spacious for all the parents and kids who are going to be there,
Definitely.
right?
It is.
Parents and kids, you have a variety of times that the bunny is present. So
We definitely
works out for
do.
anybody's schedule, really, depending what your life is like.
That's right.
Give us a rundown there,
So
Michelle.
the rundown is that on Monday to Friday,
Yes.
the Easter Bunny is going to be there between 12 and 3
Excellent.
and 5 to 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the lunch hour and after daycare kind of thing, or after work. And,
Yeah, after work.
And you
before
could
dinner.
also go, or not even before dinner, you could go and have dinner in the mall.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And then on Saturdays, the Easter Bunny is there from 10 till 5.
Wow, that's a long day for a bunny.
Yeah, so he promptly takes a break at 1 o'clock. By the way, he needs to go and ingest some carrots.
He has to
and-
have some carrots and some
Carrot
water.
juice,
Carrot
yes,
juice.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely, because bunny gets thirsty.
That's right. So he takes a half-hour little break there.
At 1, okay.
And then on Sunday, from 12 till 4, the Easter Bunny is going to be there.
That's the hardest working bunny in show business.
Totally.
So now, what about when the kids go visit the bunny? They get to pose with him? Is that how it works? Or just photos and stuff?
So we have if you don't want to, if your child does not like costume characters, then you can actually have a little stool beside the bunny, or you can sit on the bunny's lap.
Okay.
And you also are going to get a coloring book, an Easter coloring book from
Wait.
Station Mall
For free, like?
for free.
We love free stuff. Okay, free coloring books.
Yeah.
What about, can a parent go with the child up to see the bunny?
Yes, you can.
So, okay, so if I have a child maybe who's a little afraid, I can be right
You
there
could
beside.
sit on that little purple stool right beside the
Isn't
big
that
Easter
nice?
Bunny chair, and be there.
Isn't that great?
That's
What about
wonderful.
the photos though? I mean, that's an opportunity. You can. There's packages available, different packages.
They not only have packages, they have this tree. It's a wired tree that has all kinds of different bunnies on it and paraphernalia. You can get frames for your digital, like it's done right there on the spot.
Oh, no waiting.
No waiting for pictures. No coming back. You get your picture right away.
That's good because when you're with a child, it can be
It can
a
be.
bit of a you're lugging your child along. You got strollers, whatever. To have to go back again would be inconvenient. So
It can
right
be.
there. It
So
happens.
right away, and they have digital ones, so you can actually get them so that you can have your own PDF or the JPEG that you can send out to other people as well. Like there's different packages. There's 3 different package sizes.
Now I need to ask. If I don't want to purchase a package, can I still go visit the Easter Bunny?
You can still come to the Easter Bunny.
Can I still get my coloring book?
Yes, you do.
That's nice. Okay.
Definitely.
Just in case.
And the Easter Bunny is going to be there. He arrived on the 6th of April, and he's going to be there. His last day will be April the 20th.
Wow, that's coming right up to the very what? Oh,
Just
that's
before
right.
Easter Sunday.
Just before Easter Sunday. The
That's
Saturday.
right,
Is that
the Saturday. That's the busiest day.
Yeah.
And we'll also have Aardvark the Magician there doing balloon characters.
Come on.
I know.
It's the whole party.
I know, it is.
Okay, so that's coming up. That's the first thing coming up.
That's the first thing of spring.
That's Happy Spring.
That's right.
Easter.
Yeah.
Then you have something else coming up too, which is
We do.
really exciting.
We
What's this
do.
one? What's
We
this one?
have the big top tent coming with the Great Benjamin Circus.
Okay, I spoke to the gentleman from Benjamin Circus.
Louis, he's lovely.
This guy named Louis, Montreal Campus Casing. He's got this. It's like a human circus.
It is. There's no animals. No animals.
Because that's not allowed.
No, there isn't.
Because the Sault Ste. Marie, we have a nice policy that does say no animals.
No animals.
Which I like a lot. But do what you want to the humans. Blow them out of a cannon. I saw a picture. I saw a picture on the poster of a guy in a cannon. Do they?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know if they're going to do that. They do have
But-
aerialists. They have motorcycles that go in a
hoop?
wheel, in the hoop or whatever. They've got all kinds of things.
Aerialists, fire.
Yes, you've got it. Anything a human can do, and it's not going to kill them, they're going to do it.
They're going to do it.
They're going to do it.
And where are they doing this part gets me. Where are they doing it?
They're putting up the big tent on Good Friday, and they're going to start on the Saturday on the 20th, and it's going to be in the east parking lot.
Okay, right.
Yes.
That's towards the Delta.
Yes, across
on
the street from the
beautiful
Delta.
waterfront.
Yeah, there you go. Nice, big,
It's
big,
going to be
big.
spring. We're hoping for nice weather.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely.
How big is this tent, Michelle?
Oh my goodness. It kind of scared me at first when we started to set this event up, because the tent is 200 by 150 feet.
It's massive.
It's massive, and it's really tall too.
Which is how they can do all of these acts.
That's right.
in
It
there.
is a huge tent. Huge.
Oh. Now there is an admission, because this
Yes.
this is not a free circus. What?
Nope.
When was the last time you saw a circus for free? Doesn't happen. But you've got some prizes going on. You're doing some giveaways, Michelle.
That's right. We always do. So I'm doing a Facebook giveaway. So all
Okay.
you have to do is go to the Station Mall's Facebook page, and it's pinned at the top of the page, and just like it, and your name will be entered in for a family pass.
Just by liking it, that's all I have to do when I entered?
All you have to do is like it.
Okay.
So, and I will randomly pick the person.
Right.
And we're giving away 3 family passes.
And
2 adults and 2 children.
you ready for this? The value of the family passes, $60 value, and you're going to win this for free just by liking the Facebook page.
That's right.
And you have other packages available as well too. I mean, for tickets, rather. You don't have to buy a family pack. You can also buy.
Yes. If you come to Station Mall, we actually have at our customer service kiosk, we have ticket passes.
Oh.
So if you purchase the adult ticket, you get a child one for free, and you can get those at Station Mall too.
So and those are already on sale, Michelle?
Those aren't on sale. Those are just giveaways. So if you decide that you want to buy a ticket, an adult ticket, come to Station Mall and get the little pass, and that'll give you a child's ticket for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But this is where we go to get the tickets for the circus. At the Station Mall?
No.
No.
You got to go online.
Going to go online. Oh,
Yes.
that's good to know.
And
did
they
I
have-
think they probably
I don't-
put the poster up. Did they already put it up?
You just thegreatbenjamincircus.com is what you have to go to.
www.benjamincircus.com. I found him very easily by Googling him.
That's right.
And so Louis has agreed to leave early and arrive before the big tent gets here. And he's going to come on the morning show and do an interview and tell me more about the circus.
Well, you're going to enjoy that
talking
interview.
with him on the phone, he is
lovely.
Funny.
He is quite a hoot.
So there you go. The Station Mall has it all.
Yeah.
And how much fun will it be too if you think about it? You talked about a crossover date, the 20th. You could go and see the Easter Bunny.
Yep.
And then you could go to the circus.
That's
it's all
right.
there on the same
One great
day.
big family day. Now there is no show for the circus on the Sunday.
No show on Easter Sunday.
Nope, we've closed that down.
But the Monday's a holiday for the kids.
Yep, so it'll be Monday.
You could send your kid down, or you could go down with your child and enjoy the circus on the Monday. That's an afternoon
right.
show. 2 shows?
Yeah, so Saturday it's 3 o'clock show and a 7 p.m. show.
That's nice. Afternoon and
That's
evening
right.
on the Saturday.
No shows on Sunday.
Easter Sunday, no.
And then Monday
Yeah.
at 1:30 show and a 4 p.m. show.
Great afternoons for the kids who aren't
That's
in
right.
school.
And on Tuesday we have a 4:30 p.m. show and a 7 p.m. show.
That's the final day. Well, Michelle,
Aw,
it's always a pleasure to have you on
thank
TV with us on Mornings with Luann and Tim. You're a delightful
Anytime.
guest. We'll see you when we have more to talk about, and watch for the interview with Louis coming up as well about Benjamin Circus. In the meantime, hop on down to the Station Mall and visit the Easter Bunny, and we'll see you right after this message. I just saw a tweet from our friend Monique Rollin.
Yes.
She points out that it's National Telecommunicators Week, so it's a great time to celebrate what an amazing job our 911 professionals do every day. Monique says they are the heroes behind the headset, so shout out to all your 911 and your first responders.
Boy, there's a pressure job.
Yep.
I thought working with you was tough. Also, huge thank you to our morning show sponsor, 4:45 on Ashman Street in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. You know what? This is Monday, and it was okay.
Wasn't it okay?
Yeah, I hope yours is okay too.
We hope we made it okay for you too. And tomorrow, Tuesday, we have another great show for you. So please join us on Mornings with Luann and Tim.
Have a great afternoon.